On you guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys 3 sports cards that are absolutely on fire, and I will be giving some analysis whether I think now's the time to buy, whether I think now's the time to sell, and just overall giving a whole rundown of the market right now. As you guys know, the NBA season is about to start on December 22nd, so there's a lot of opportunities in the market right now. Obviously, as we know, every time basketball is actually on, there's a lot more chance for crazy growth in cards as players have big games, as we've seen quite a lot of this already in the preseason. So we'll be breaking all that down. But before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I have my Sports Card Invest membership program, and just a few weeks ago, we are buying these Stephen Curry first year Select. So as you guys know, Select is on the rise right now, and we are buying these for just around $40. In a matter of a week and a half, they have jumped to nearly $100, around $70 to $100 depending on the condition of the raw card. But we've been absolutely making a killing recently. If we look back to our June 15th weekly report, we went ahead and we're buying Kyle Guy Prism rookie cards for just under $2. They're currently roughly $10. Just a lot. These are just small examples of the lots of money we have made in these past few months. If you guys would like to join in and make some profit with us, I would go ahead and click the link down below to sportscardsinvest.com. Use code WINTER2020 for 15% off. That's right, we are hosting a winter sale on the website right now. So if you guys would like to go ahead and join in and make some profit with us and our team, go ahead, click the link down below. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into the video. And none other than Kyle Guy is our first card that is on fire. So as you guys know, Kyle Guy had a big 20-point game, including a game winner. A game-winning 3-point shot against the Golden State Warriors in his, I believe, was his second preseason game he has played in. So definitely, a lot of people, especially Sacramento fans, are getting very excited. They're buying a lot of his cards. They're currently around, $20 for an orange ice prism, and then $10 for his base prism is roughly what stuff is selling for. I have actually seen some of his silver prism PSA 10s sell for upwards of $200, which is quite crazy. Obviously, he's still, a developing player. He hasn't really proved much in the actual NBA. So if we go ahead and look to his incredible prices, $260 for a Prism Silver PSA 10 is, quite crazy, to be honest, for Kyle Guy. Obviously, I'm a big fan of him. I think he will be great long term, but I believe that now is actually the time to sell. As you guys know, the preseason is not the time to make important decisions. One preseason game should not be persuading you to spend $260 on a card that went for $70 just a few weeks ago. So this card was a $60 to $70 card just a matter of a month ago, and currently it's selling for $260. So, really one preseason game should not make your decision on the long-term future of a player. We've seen stuff with guys like Anthony Bennett, Brandon Roy, who are guys who had the utmost promise to become the next LeBron and ended up, not playing very well. They had big preseason games. When they actually faced real competition, they basically crumbled when they faced a real competition. I do believe Kyle Guy will be sort of a Ray Allen, Tyler Hero type player. Not saying he will reach their caliber, but he's more so of that style of play. He will make good plays, kind of like Tyler Hero. He's kind of a Walmart version of Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's like Gucci, if that makes any sense. But, obviously, I believed in him from months ago. I knew this time was coming, and I was not looking for him to become the next, Tyler Hero. I was simply looking, when I made this pick on June 15th, I was looking for a game like this, a breakout game like this. And sure enough, it happened 6 months later, and we are cashing out now. So, it's a lot of thinking like that really goes into making picks. Once a guy already has a breakout game, they have to sustain it to keep the price up. Whereas before a guy has a breakout game, all he needs is one big game, and that card will go up quite a lot. So that's what I really think about when making picks. I personally believe I would sell Kyle Guy if I had any more left. So, yeah, that's our first guy who is on fire. Kobe White is another player that's really, gone up quite a lot. His Prism is up to around 300, and his Prism Silver in a PSA 10 has broke $1,100. Which is quite crazy because if we look back just a few weeks ago, this was under $1,000 for sure. So we're going to go ahead, scroll down and see some, a few weeks ago. So literally 2 weeks ago, this was a $750 card. And now it's over 1,100, so that's a quite crazy increase from preseason games. Obviously, I believe in Kobe White as well, but I believe now, is not the best time to get in and buy Kobe White just because he's coming off of some very big games. Eventually it's going to die down. I'm sure he will be great in the long term, but unless he, just continues to improve from here, and never has a dip in his near future, I think this card will take a little dip. It has gone up quite a lot, and a lot of the times what happens is a card goes up, say, it doubles, and then after that it retreats a little back. So I definitely believe that this would be a sell right now, and I would buy back when the hype dies down for Kobe White, because he's had some quite incredible games. I do believe in him long term, but, it's just tough for him to really sustain a $1,100 Prism Silver as a second-year player in the NBA. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next guy, which is Ja Morant. Obviously, Ja Morant is a player we all know of. He was Rookie of the Year last year, and he's come out this season and played very well. He's had some quite big games. I believe he dropped like 18 points and maybe 13 assists. So his PSA 10 Prism Silver has jumped up to $3,500, which is obviously quite crazy. That's a hefty number to pay for a second-year player. Long term, they have to turn out to be, that guy for you to really make your money back, for you to make a big profit. So I personally believe as well right here, I would wait until Ja Morant's prices cool down a little bit. His prices have been on fire ever since, he had those big preseason games. So, this card was around $400 2.5 weeks ago, currently up to nearly $600, as you can see over there. So that's a quite crazy increase. I would personally hold off to buy your Ja Morant. I know a lot of people who are buying Ja Morant are buying for long term, and if you're buying for long term, it's better to buy after he has bad games rather than after he has very impressive games, because you're overall going to get sellers who are willing to sell for cheaper, which leads to obviously lower prices. So I would definitely wait to buy more Ja Morant. I definitely think he has an incredible future ahead of him. Not to say that he won't, but I definitely believe that, $3,500 for a Prism PSA 10, for a Prism Silver PSA 10, with the pop count on that card, I personally believe I would hold off on that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you guys do want to go ahead and join our membership program, click the link down below to sportscardsinvest.com. Use code WINTER2020 to get you 15% off. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.